welcome. How are you? Hope you are fine.
The state of Washington is a home to over 943,000 immigrants and receives the 8th most refugees among states. Many groups of, by, and for immigrants and refugees have been working around the state for decades. In the face of the increasing threats unleashed on immigrants by the former government, folks in Washington decided to unite to form the Washington Immigrant Solidarity Network. Waisn is the largest immigrant-led coalition in Washington. They are a powerful, volunteer-driven network of immigrant and refugee rights organizations and individuals distributed across the state that strives to protect, serve, and strengthen communities across the state. They work to provide support, capacity, and resources to organizations' efforts to build power and a united voice statewide. Waisn opted to protect and advance the power of immigrants and refugee communities through a multiracial, multilingual, and multi-faith coalition through organizing strategy, educating, and mobilizing statewide to uphold and defend rights and dignity of all immigrants and refugees, countering the voices of impacted communities. As part and parcel of this great coalition, the Washington West African Center joined the 3-day convening of Waisn membership at Topenis, which commenced on Thursday, 8 August 2024. Our Executive Director Pausman Diouf joined the 3 panelists at the plenary session of the Washington Immigrant Solidarity Network's membership convening, which lasted for 3 days at the Legends Casino Hotel in Topenis, Washington.
Thank you. So, the issue of domestic violence, as we deal with it, we have both internal and external forces and challenges. And when I talk about internal, primarily focusing on within the community. For example, back home we grew up, our parents mostly disciplined us through corporal punishment.
The membership convening, which has gathered member organizations from 20 counties around the state to strategically plan and build immigration justice work after a welcome speech from Waisn's Executive Director Brenda Rodriguez Lopez. Waisn's Immigration Policing Manager Vanessa Reyes hosted a community conversation with different organizations. Diouf and a few of our staff joined other immigrants' rights organizations from across the state to talk about the issues affecting our communities collectively. Our ED was honored to be one of 4 community leaders who opened the session with discussions. For his part, Mr. Diouf spoke about WAWAC's efforts in supporting victims of domestic violence in our community and how we can collectively fight to put a stop to it, citing the negative impact it is provoking in our community.
We've had, when we were doing our research study on domestic violence, I had men call me and send me messages calling the agents of the government that we are being used to fight against our people, to break our families apart, which is unfortunate. These outreach materials in the form of songs, skits, translation of uniform messages. We partner with top artists back home to create songs, awareness songs. The latest one just came out 2 weeks ago, which is advocating against domestic violence. Now, still as part of the internal forces, culturally, we respect and value our seniors and religious leaders and rely on them to create awareness and resolve disputes and issues within the community and within families.
He also talked about different other pressing issues, including our language translation services we offer to the community members for free of charge, lamenting how crucial it is to involve those who understand these languages better and can interpret them correctly to avoid negative repercussions towards those being involved.
West African languages are not written, and it makes it very hard for my community to have access to services. One of our criteria for in fact recruiting board members, staff, etc., includes their ability to speak a couple or multiple West African languages so that they can communicate with the community.
He continues to point solutions to some of the challenges the community is being faced with. Activities during the convening includes arts, conversations on different burning issues, and a gift of song and dance from the Northwest Medicine dancers of the Yakama Nation, and it was indeed entertaining. The food was one of the highlights during the period of the convening. We did outreach on the Working Families Tax Credit, WIC, domestic violence, and a lot more. For more information about the Washington West African Center, you can contact WAWAC on 425-758-3269 or email us on info@wawac.org or visit www.wawac.org. Washington West African Center, connecting West Africans in Washington with local resources and bridge the gap between us and the wider community. If we don't have it, we go find it.